Hello, my name is Lynne and I'm sitting beside my friend Norma Busby here this morning. Both of us are members of Carnmoney Parish Church here in Northern Ireland, and I'm part of the Acorn Hub here in Carnmoney as well. Norma has a wonderful story to share with you. For a long time, I think about 5 years, Norma has suffered from trigeminal neuralgia, which is nerve pain down one side of the face, not to mention other symptoms that she has had as a result of all of this. So I just want to have a little chat with her now, just to help us understand how she felt before she took ill, what has happened since. So Norma, maybe it would be helpful to let people know what your life was like before you took ill.
Okay. Very good. I had very healthy life. I was out every day working. I was never sick. I was out with friends. Just loved my life. It was very good. It was healthy, never sick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so life was great for those first 5 years, Norma, and you never had any trouble getting out of bed in the morning.
Never.
It was all good.
It was all good.
Yeah.
All good. Never a headache. A headache would be the only thing I would have had. A headache.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have lasted very long.
Okay, good. So what happened then that changed all of that for you?
Well, one morning I was up as normal and everything was good, and I got in to work and everything went well, and I went for my half-hour break and I was sitting having my lunch when I took this pain in my face, and I jumped out high off the seat. That the girl who I was with says to me, "Norma, you okay?" Because I've never seen anybody jump off the seat.
Yeah.
So that was it. That's when it started.
So it was an excruciating pain.
Oh, it was very, very painful. Never had anything like it. Never, ever had anything like it in my life. Never.
No. So how did that? It obviously came on very, very quickly. And what happened subsequently then? Did you go to the doctor, or what happened?
When it happened, the actual manager sent me down to get my eyes tested. And I went down and they were trying to test my eye. My eye was actually closing over. And they made it then that they wanted me to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And when I got to the hospital, I don't think they really knew what it was that was wrong. And then the next thing, I had a whole lot of scans. I had all these different scans. And after I went back to get all the results, they couldn't really say what was wrong because they couldn't really see anything wrong with. There was nothing there that they could see.
Yeah.
So that's how it started, and I've had the pain ever since.
So
right down this side of my face, the right hand side of my face.
So you were obviously diagnosed with this term that I can't pronounce very well.
No.
So how did that play out day to day? How did that make you feel? What was your life like during those 5 years?
Oh, my life was really bad, really bad. My hair, I couldn't actually wash my hair. I wasn't able to wash my teeth very well at times. I couldn't properly eat. Everything that I ate, it had to be really soft. And I wasn't able to turn my head right or left. If I was having to turn, I had to turn my whole body.
Yeah.
That's just the way it was. And then I would have had flare-ups. I would have had every morning when I was getting up, my eye was actually shut. I had to bathe my eye every morning to try to get it open. And then the headache that I had morning, noon and night, I would have walked the floors with the pain.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. And anybody asked me, how are you? I would have said, I'm fine, everything's good. I would never say it. But, and then whenever the actual flare-ups came, they lasted about maybe 3 or 4 days, and I
Yeah.
got in to work, and I done my work, and I came home, and I went straight to my bed till the next morning. I had
Yeah.
to get ready for work.
Yeah, so you survived
I
it.
survived it. I don't know how
Yeah.
I actually did it,
Yeah.
but I really got really low.
Yeah, yeah. And I could see this when Norma used to she came to our women's group on a Saturday afternoon, and her eye would have been virtually closed most of the time, and she looked so tired and in so much pain and so exhausted. But what changed then the day that Marie invited you to the healing service that Wes Sutton was leading in our church?
Right, so I was asked to go to the service, and I was never at any other healing service before. This is my first time. So I thought, right, okay, this is that morning I got up and my head was so bad, the pain in my eye, and I thought, I'm coming to the end of my rope here, I can't do it anymore. So I got up and went into the church and sat down, and Mary was saying to me, now if you want to get up, you get up. If you don't want to get up, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, I will give this a go, because I was coming to the end of my tether. So anyway, I went up. I don't remember leaving my seat.
No.
I don't remember leaving my seat. When I went up, the man says to me, I have been praying for you. I've been waiting for you all night. And I just thought, okay. So he laid his hands on me and had the healing, and afterwards he says to me, how do you feel? And I said, I don't know how I feel. He says, right, well, I am going to do this the second time. So he done it a second time. And when I left him, I went back to my seat, and I knew. It was just, here's me, I've never had any experience like that before.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just lovely. I was very calm, very peaceful. And then after the service, I went home, and we were out visiting, and on the way home, I just says, Mary, I have no pain. First time in 5 years, I have no pain. And my eye was open, and that's been it.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing, Norma. And you know, if you could have seen Norma of the before picture and an after picture, Norma is now just a glowing version of her former self, free from pain, and her whole demeanour has changed. She's like someone who has had a touch of God, from God. So just briefly tell us what life is like now to be free of that pain.
Oh, life's wonderful. Life is absolutely wonderful. I'm able to get up, I'm able to turn my head, I'm able to bend up and down, I can eat, I can actually brush my hair, I can actually wash my hair, I can do virtually everything.
Praise God.
Honestly.
Absolutely wonderful.
It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm able to brush my back with the brush, where before I had Mary down. Mary was brushing up my back. Mary was helping me around the house. It was unreal. I couldn't honestly believe it. I just thought, I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah. So it's been really life-changing for you.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Norma. It was a very personal story to you, and we hope that it would really bless you and encourage you also to keep on praying in your community and in your churches too. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.